Hello everyone, this is Zio, and today we have a new primer, impromptu primer. I said, I want to do a primer, I have time. Who can I cover? So we have Leona, with our good old Leona Heidel. Leona Heidel. Now, my history of this character is complicated. I never liked her before, I didn't like her costume before, so I never played her until 13. In 13, I mained her. Because I like her new redesign. Her whole costume seems stupid, the new redesign. I'm a fan. And she's a charge character. She was pretty strong for most of 14. Like, she fell off a little at the end, but not by much. And she received some quality of life changes here to make her game a little more rounded, because in 14 she was a character, in 13 she had very hard combos to do, but she had very good damage from her HD combos. And she had one of the best punishes in the game. In this, now it's not as good. In 14 she was reworked to do, from crouching B she could go into an heavy and do her basic combo. Like, for the longest time she was the character that didn't use max mode. They just do 2 crouching B into crouching C into this, and if you have meter to spend 1 or 2 meters into super. You can still do that, but now you have some good conversion with meter. Right, 386 from lights instead of being... okay, let's do it from lights the same. Oops. Now what I want to do. Super. That's what I want to do. 330. Looks hard. They made a lot of stuff on her much easier to do, honestly, including doing combos, because now she can combo lights into her command normal, which is very important. Okay. Leona, first of all, Leona is a charge character. Most of her moves are charge. This is a charge. This is a charge. She has a 2-1-4 series in this, and they gave her back this move. It is called Heart Attack, which is a bomb that sticks and you can make explode. Beep. She has this in some games, but it's like in all games she doesn't launch it. She does this thing with her hand, and it's like a command grab. Attaches it to you. Basically it's a command grab. I don't know if it's a hit grab or a command grab. Here they make her launch it. We'll see later, but it's not a big deal because it doesn't. Like, this is not a move that combos. Only the EX will combo, and the EX will give her new route, actually. Because before, max mode was something like this. This was her max mode in 14. People didn't use it because most of the times just doing a regular combo into super would do better result. Poink. But now she has meterless EX, she has better ways to spend meter. She's kinda cool. Plus she has abs. I am completely baffled by her abs. They gave her super abs. Look at that. You can grind meat on those. Or as... as our boy Freezer would say.
Oh my god, you could grind meat on it. Ah!
Let's do it again.
Oh my god, you could grind meat on it. Ah!
Pretty much. Okay, so Leona. Cool character. Let's start with A, close A. So this is her. It's a close A, but he has the advantage of being +5, and she has not one but two +5 heavies. Sorry, two 5 frames heavies. One. Oh. And two. So I've seen ET do this. When you get the cross up from this, instead of going straight into an heavy, you go into this for safety. Because if you don't have enough frames, you're +3 at least. If you don't have enough frames and they block this, you're -1,000,000. And if they block this, okay, you're safe. But if you do close A, it's your turn. You and especially you can go. Oops, no, that's too far. It won't go into D from forward jump in. It won't go into close D because close D activation range is not that great. From cross up all day. And as the advantage, this is a frame trap, because this is +3 and this is 5. So maybe you get a free close D. And a free close D, it's good for the whole family. Would be better if you could cancel it early, but oh. You kinda have to believe in yourself, because if you cancel the second hit, you don't. If you want to go, if you use the second hit, you can't go into your best combo. So you can only go into this combo reliably. Okay. For A, good poke, good range. Good poke, good poke. Taking A is special cancelable, but like special cancelable into my ass because she's a charge character. So how many times? If you're doing this, you're okay. Let's see if you can do it. Yay! So maybe you are crouching. Hey, you can get this. Maybe this is a down up 2-8 charge, or maybe you're walking back. Hey, this doesn't come back. These only combos on EX. Not even that worth it. So, just a good poke. And the usual thing that the far A does, it's good for hunt against ops. Very standard stuff. For the record, this is 6 frames. So it's not the fastest. This is faster. Oh. But it's longer. So, since we just said it, let's talk about the standing B, close B. This is a mid. Looks like a low, it's a mid. No, it's a low now? Okay, now it's a standing low. Guard. Okay, it's a standing low now. Sadly, it's not very plus, so you don't get anything off of it. I mean, you do get combat normal, so... But like... I'll be honest. Why not? You don't have much of an advantage of doing close B over crouching B. Okay. You could say that... First of all, this is neutral on block. Right. While this is not. But this is -1, so -1, even, whatever. What is frame data anyway? And from the distance you get close B, you can get crouching B into crouching A that combos, so like the advantage is very my oops. Okay, maybe not. Maybe stop doing that, you bastard. Too far for that. Not okay, this can be an advantage. When you get this, you can cancel into this, and it leads to combos, technically. Leads into your strongest combo. I don't know how many times you're gonna get this, honestly. Like, it is a 5 frame. Like, it's the same as getting this or this. No, it's wait. This is yeah. This is 5 too. So it's a cheeky low. And the far one is faster than far A. Far A is 5, this is 4. The angle is just a poke angle, and you know. Ah, no, something like that. Probably not worth it actually, because. And if you get it, you can max mode. I suppose this is a good spender for max mode. And you go into your max mode combo. It's not very good against tops, honestly. It's not the worst, but do you have a better... Okay. Something that it's high is this. Let's record it eating higher. Oh. Oh no, hop, hyper hop. Too late on it. So higher hitting attacks, it will whiff. It's not good against this guy. It's good at the start of ops. But again, why not use far A? Outside of speed, of very minor speed increase, this is longer, this is higher. Still it's croucher, so you don't low profile it. Like if you have a low profile move, maybe you can low profile this and this no. So this is going to be at best situational. Because where I can do that, I can do this. And honestly, this is better. Actually, like something like... I'm an idiot. That won't reach, sadly. Or you could do this. And save the meter, like you can spend the meter on climax. T. And then you do climax, you spend 3 bar, you done good damage. Like you can do that from any light poke, so being this or this doesn't make much difference. They have the same. Okay, standing B maybe has a little more range. This is whiffing. No, okay, the same. But this is still the longest range of the 3. What do we have next? So this is A, B, C. This is a tweet. This is your slowest close normal. This is slow for. This is actually pretty slow for a close normal. Which I don't get because it does have the same properties of a close C. It doesn't have any special properties to guarantee hit being so slow, honestly. You could argue it's got good activation range. Like this is pretty far. Like here I'm no. Here I'm getting close C and but not close D. My foot is on his foot. Okay, so he's got more. But it's 7 frames, so it's slow. On hit he's plus, but like +1, and on block he's plus minus, but like -1. So maybe that's good. You can see that as good, but usually like it's not like close D is punishable. And far C, sorry. Okay, this is an interesting program. It advances you, so it's got some good range. You can pester with this. It's used in some resets, like doesn't work on this anymore actually. No, what was the reset? There was a reset you could do in 14 now. Maybe it doesn't work anymore in the corner. This works. We'll get the close. I don't know. If I remember correctly, these used to be a hit in 14. And it was good because this would miss because of the range, and this would hit. Apparently it's not it's not a thing anymore, so still it's a good cover. It's a good advancing poke, so don't dismiss it. It's not the fastest, but the range is pretty good. Like, it's got a medium CD range for speed that CDs don't have. Like, this is 8 or 9. 8 or 9, 8 or 9, far standing C. I'm wrong, it's 10. Okay, 10. And then we have D. Okay, let's start with close D. Just to keep it simple, to keep it as always, but honestly, So close D is a 2-hit too. Both are normal, both are close, standing close normals are 2 hits. This is so you get time to charge. Because if you're running at them like and you want to do technically this is possible. I am not sure the use of this. You know what? No, not even. So this exists. It's not very worth it. Like, it used to be worth it when you had 2 bars, but like, even if you want to go into a combo with this, like you only have half bar. It's not very worth it. Like, if you only have half bar and you get this, now you have this, so I don't know what... right, that doesn't combo though. This should though. No, too far, too far. I guess. Well, I guess he's got some uses. The 2-hit, he's got some use, but makes it very easy to hit confirm into her meterless combos. Oops. Or into her super meter combos. Like, pam pam. Ta 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 ta. Oh, it was low. And as we said, it's a very fast normal. The activation range is not the greatest, but I've seen worst. And it's 5 frames, so he combos from this. Which is not bad, not bad. If you... But this is 5 frames too, so you can just go into this. As I said, the main advantage of going into this is that this is plus on block, so if you screw it up, you keep yourself at advantage, right? If you screw this up, you're -1, but you're 3, right? This is minus on it. Yes, so this is -3. This is -1 on hit and -3 on block. it goes into a command normal. Okay, so she had this command normal, it goes into that. This is less of a thing because lights go into a command normal too now. Which before they didn't. This is new. This is another thing. First day the game came out, or first time Leona was playable, I saw somebody do that and say, yes, I can do combos now. Because she had this one frame link that doesn't exist anymore. She had to do this link, tin, tin, tin. And technically now she has to do... She still has point blank two normals into crouching C, but it's different because you need close A, and the activation on close A it's not the same. Well, I mean, pretty much the same actually. So right now you can do crouching B, standing A, and this. It's got its disadvantages. Okay. For D is this. This is classic. They jump, you interrupt. Okay, this is whiffing, not whiffing. So at max distance it whiffs on crouchers, but the closer you get, there is a part late in the active frames where it doesn't whiff. It's late, not usually these kind of kicks hit early low. This one hits late low on the way back. So pretty good. This is pretty good. Full jumps is basically. No, let's do full jump. Hey. Oh. Untapped out. Hey, no. Hey. Yeah, no. Not happening. Ever. So, good stuff. It's another 10 frame like this. So these are the same. They just cover different angles. They have different uses. This is preemptive, advancing, annoying. This is more of reactionary and tier 2 jumps, or you're expecting a jump, you press this. If you're farther, you press this. If you're closer, you get this. These two catch the jump, the early parts of the jump. These two catch the jump later. It's also safer than the fuzzy, honestly. But like, it's not. Pushback on Farsi is like good enough. You can be punished, like if you have a fast 4 frame, like KoFXV. KoFXV uppercut should be 4 frames, so should be able to punish this. Actually, we can put it to test. Very simple. Or actually easier. This should be a 4 frame punish. I am stupid. We still want Leona. Now I have the bad color. If I am correct, reversal, guard, record. No. No. Level 2, please. Didn't come out as a reversal. There we go. So we make a block. Oh, it's not activated. Okay, that's not enough. Oh, this is safe. Isn't this 4? Huh. Okay, Q is 4 for sure. Let's see if it reaches. It should. Seriously? Huh. doesn't move far enough. Okay, so it's safe. Let's go back to... What am I doing? One hit guard, and this all standard. Okay. And then we have CD. The range on CD is top notch. And... Oh, I didn't want you to do that. I just wanted you to get it. It is crouchers. And you can buffer this move in behind, even if they block. You're safe if you do the light. You're not safe. You're safe if you do the heavy. So you can just. And if you get the hit anywhere on screen, you get a combo. So good tool. Good tool. And it's not slow. It's got a little bit of wind up, but as a blowback, like medium speed for top range, top of the class range. It's something we can appreciate, I would say, especially for how easy the conversion are. Like, not even kidding. Do one hit guard. Can go into super. You can go into super. It's good. Very good move, honestly. Blocked. Pimps in damage. Yeah, not as much. So excellent CD. And then we have the crouching moves. So crouching A first. Crouching A is a bit short. So you see I'm only getting 2 on 3. I can get up to 3 on it actually. Point blank you get 3. And it allows her to combo. It never used to do this, now it does. It goes into her command normal. And this is huge because you get good light confirms. Like this is an average light confirm. Before it was much harder because you had to do pam 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 pam. And this doesn't exist anymore, as we said. Sure, before they did more damage, but it was much harder to do. This is a piece of cake. Like, super easy to do. Other than that, the stopping hops at the start, not really. Like, we can record this, but what's a good hop? Ah, let's do down C. That's not a hop. Can we please hop? So it's alright. It's 5 frames. Very middle of the pack. It's outclassed by Crouching B. So Crouching B is 4 frames instead. It's also not plus on block on hit to do anything. Like this has the usual advantage on block. It's plus. Yay. While this is on block, it's minus, but like this is -1. That's +1 on block. So yes and no at the same time. That little advantage that you have on ending your block strings in A. This is +1. This is +3. Now. Since this is only +1, it's better for tick throws. And one thing I haven't talked about is the fact that Leona is actually a very decent throw game. It's one of her best features. Like because she has a special that looks exactly like a run. You'll see this a lot. And it's not a back knockdown at all. Neither of them is too bad as knockdown. Forward throw is much better. But back throw, if you do the super jump, let's say hyper hop, CD. So having this is not bad at all. If I make you this while doing this is kinda, you need to wait a little longer, I suppose it's what I'm trying to say. While I know. So good tick throw game because of this. And it's a 4 frame. It doesn't cancel into anything. Crouching A is special cancelable. And cancelable into command normal. So what you do is usually BBA at point blank or BA if you're a little too far. You're not gonna get 3 if you're not point blank. You need to be point blank to get 3 crouching lights. Hehe. Hehe. Other than that, so basically it's your combo starter. Pim 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 pim. Ooh, it doesn't work on crouchers? No, it should. I'm just bad. Yeah, that doesn't do. Crouching C. 5 frames. Kinda decent for... What am I doing? Kinda decent for an anti-air. Not the best. Well, it goes very high, so preemptively on high jumps, on hops. On hops, kinda no. Okay. Never mind. Did they lower the... they must have lowered the hitbox on the head. So, works as an anti-air, it's fast at 5 frames, and is a good combo tool as we've seen. Allows for most of her conversions. It's specially used when you do this. So she has this EX, this is +5. So the advantage is to get the full combo from this is too slow, you lose some damage, like you don't get the full damage. What? And if you do both hits, if you do one hit, you get the full damage. But if you do one hit, it's only 40. This is always 70, so this is better. Also, it's got better range. Like, it's got decent horizontal range. Deceptively decent. So it's used in combos, and it's a better cancel for this if you want to spend meter. Like, if you want to do her optimal combo doing... that doesn't work. Okay, we keep it for the second part. To do our max damage. So it's used in many combos, and if you go meterless or you go without EX is even better. Now, with that said, crouching D. This sweep is good. This is fairly fast sweep. It's at 8. I think it's can it be the fastest we have seen so far? We did, okay, Rio is 9, who's got a fast sweep? I think maybe of the characters you've seen, it's one of it. Ah wait, we did Vanessa. Vanessa should be 8 too. I think 8 is the fastest a sweep can be. Is there 7? Is there 7 frame sweep? I am... Yeah, okay, Vanessa is 7. Yeah. So 8 is pretty fast for a sweep. For a crouching D. And given her kind of pressure... Pew, pew, pew. Okay. It's not a real frame trap, but they don't have... Like, nobody has anything that will hit here in 7 frames. Technically. And the range is very good. Like... Bam. And also it's got good pushback, so it keeps you safe. Like, it's minus, but pushback galore, so fuck it. They go very far. You shouldn't be worried. Let me see how much. Like, I suppose there are some punishes, some fast stuff can punish it, but if you have something fast that goes that distance, it's probably you're probably spending at least 2 bars. So, you know, it's not that big of a risk to just throw this in neutral. And then we have jumping attacks. Now, stop really jumping A. I am sad about jumping A because this used to be special cancelable. It's not anymore. So you had an instant overhead. She has an air super, so you could do instant overhead with this. Was very simple. You tiger knee, and then you do 2-1-4, and you get the super. Doesn't exist anymore. It still has a good advantage in it hits pretty much immediately, so you can do jump back and this, and get a small poke of damage. It's like a very fast normal. But to be honest, basically all the jumping normals are very fast. Except this. When we get to this, we talk about her inspiration. Okay. So you can do this, you can do this instant overhead and run away. Works for a full jump or just hop, honestly. Or hyper up. And there's a jump in, it's not bad. You can cross up, it's not a very good cross up on standing, it's a pretty good cross up on crouching. On standing, this is much harder to hit, honestly. As a cross up. It's a kind of cross up that hits if you hit on the head, so you can do a deep one. Not deep enough, at least. Can I get deep? What is the deepest I can get is plus 1, 2, 3. This. She has a better cross up for standing. Good. Jumbie. This is air to air. Very fast. 6 frames. Pretty active. If you land this as a jump in, there is a good chance you get a combo. Because of the way it is. On standing and on crouching. Does not whiff on crouching. If you're crouching, you can still hit. You can try low profile it, but if it's done late... Easy peasy. It's very good air to air. I don't think I need to explain why. You can see it. It goes horizontal, it starts fast. Oh. What is a good air to air for Kyo? I suppose. Son of a bitch. Too late. No. There we go. Good defensive tool. Since it's very active, Good defensive tool, not really something you would want to use as a jump in, because it's very easy that you don't get anything, but it's there. Then jump C. Oh, and jump C, it's a great cross-up. Jump C cross-ups from good on crouchers, good on standing. Why am I using the slow one? If you get a cross-up jump, if you get a jump C on somebody that is crouching, you're sure to get a combo. Please go away. No questions asked. Cross up, no cross up. You get it. From full jumps, it's disgusting as a cross up. Right. On crouching, I'm getting cross C, that is the slow button. Remember. On standing, it's still pretty good as a cross up. Because basically, whole chest is a cross-up hitbox. So you see this a lot. And then you have and then you have jump in D, jump forward and jump back D, which is just a jump in with okay air-to-air properties, because it's angled downwards, but it's also plenty horizontal. This used to be able to cross up, I wanna say. I remember 14 this can cross up. I've been trying earlier, before I started recording, I was trying to get this cross up and I couldn't. So maybe they took it out. But so it becomes just a jump in. A good one. It's dedicated jump in button. I would still prefer C. Like, you can't go wrong with jump C. You don't know which side you are, doesn't matter. Am I gonna be in front or in the back? I don't care. I'm gonna be plus enough. And finally, jump CD. Okay, this starts slowly, but it's been sped up, honestly. There's some games, like 13, where this starts super slow. No, give me the cross-up one. So there is a chance to it. There we go, cross-up with it. I don't think I can replicate it on standing, or maybe yes. There we go. But it's slow on startup. It's got mostly a jumping angle. Technically it's okay air to air, but since it's very slow, you're gonna get beaten a lot. Now, her foot is not going on fire this time. It usually in 2D games you had a fiery aura. Why? Okay, you see the V. She has the V's on her costume. Look at her move. She does slashes. She does a cross chop and leaves an X mark when it does. This is one of her supers. Leona is a Kamen Rider reference. That's why she has a lot of X in her moves. I mean, this is her climax. She has a lot of stuff that is a reference to the Kamen Rider series. In 2D, this was on the nose as hell, because instead of doing just the two fires for the V, it would do slower, and the V would be very well defined, and the font would be the one of they're using Kamen Rider, for example. This used to have an aura on her foot. A lot of her moves are Kamen Rider based. This one, her pose, like her recovery pose. She does slashes with her feet, with her hands. They made a bigger Kamen Rider reference in later games with Melee. No, melee was a Sentai. This is, melee was General Sentai. This is Kamen Rider, I believe, or they're both Kamen Rider. No, melee has to be Kamen Rider because she has the scarf that comes out in Kamen Rider mode. Anyway, in hero mode. So these CDs, jumping CDs, meh. I suppose the fact that it can cross up, it's the saving grace. It's a best we can do. Not even. I don't think. No, only light. I suppose in the corner you can get more slasher. It's not even very active. No, this is not gonna hit. There we go. On counter you can get combos like any other CDs. Well. Okay, you know what? Ah. This is a thing on counter. It's not worth it at all. Like, it's not worth it. But it's a thing. Come on. I'm missing an input, huh? No, I'm doing it. Hey! What? 171. Oh, 283. Butta via. Okay, and then we go into her specials. So we start with the most useless one, Baltic Launcher. Charge back, forward, and punches. Baltic Launcher is a weird thing. It's like an Oki tool. You knock someone down and you put this thing here. It's super slow. I suppose the X gives you enough time to combo. No, to Baltic. But like, you're never gonna get this move. So the way you use it is usually, especially in the corner, you make them wake up on it, and you're super plus. It's an Oki tool mostly. And of course it does work on... Oh! No, let's do... Give me time to charge. Actually, let's do... this. If you get it off in time, which I'm not, it's a shield against jump-ins. The A1 is slower, the C1 is higher and moves a bit forward. So this covers high jumps better, this covers hops better. I'm gonna show you something. You maintain the charge for a while in KoF, and in this case, like, it's something that happens in other games with charge. If you play Street Fighter, you have seen like maybe a guy do light kick, light kick, standing light kick, and flash kick, which is down up. I mean, or Chun-Li does it with her spinning bird kick, or used to do it actually in older seasons. It's something you can do, but in KoF, you hold the charge for longer. So I'm now just going to do the back forward move while walking first a little bit. So I'm charging, bam. I'm getting a micro walk in between. If I keep doing it, I will reach Kyo. I don't know if this has any use right now. This used to be something you had to do for a show-off combo in 13. But yeah, this movie is kinda fucking useless outside of hard knockdowns and okay, and hard knockdowns, we don't have many of those. At least not at the distance we want. Here, after this super. this is too far. Or in the corner. Like, if you get anything in the corner. Oops. Maybe from light recovers faster. Okay. Let me check invincibility. If they change the invincibility on this, it should be head, full. Let's check. Some guides, reversals. Yep. Give me Leona. Ah, that sucks. Okay. So after Baltic Launcher, we have Moonslasher. This is your combo tool. You are allowed to juggle from this. If somebody is high enough, you're allowed to juggle. So, well, I can show you on this combo. The explosion works only because they're allowed to juggle. If I do anything else, if I keep them in the air with a normal, the explosion does nothing because they're in recovery. They're not allowed to juggle there. This doesn't it. What could it there be? Something that it's a little slower. Yeah, you see? Which also means that if this was faster, in the past she used to have combos from this. Like, used to enable, enabled all her 13 combos. Her 13 combos was this into this drive, this drag cut, always. In 14 she basically had nothing from it. Because you had because the recovery is very high, so now you have super into it, but that's a cancel. Oops. Can we please? Hey. You have super cancel, so it's not a thing anymore. But this is her flash kick / TP. So it's down, up, and punch. A is fast. C is like slightly slower. It does move a little forward. What is the advantage of? The advantage is where the max damage. One difference is I always forget the command normals. The advantage is basically where the max damage occurs. So this is 60. And this is 80. It's easier to get the 80. Basically, if you hit on the tip of the blade, it only does 60 damage. They're both unsafe. And they both combo from light. So a tip ray, like you could get it could be harder to get C on tip range. In the corner, it does come. Okay, I need to talk about the command normal before I forget. So she has a forward or back B command normal. This is an overhead with a hard knockdown. So you get this Baltic Launcher right in your face. You can do Baltic Launcher, but honestly, 3 cross-ups. Even better. In the front. If you delay, you end up in the front. If you jump immediately and wait, cross up. If you delay, front. And it's used in combos for your aerial, so you can go into her aerial special move, which then allows for a juggle in the combo. Of course, this is bread and butter. Okay. This has had two changes. First, you can do it as a back input instead of just forward and B, which is good because sometimes you're being charging here, and you do forward and you get this move. This is back and forward. So if you do the back input, you are safe. And the second change is that it combos from lights, which it didn't used to do. So now you always get decent damage from lights. Always. Okay, speaking of which, let's talk about her air special. This is called Excalibur. No, is this Excalibur or the super is Excalibur? Excalibur, yeah, that's the slasher. So this is called Excalibur. A, C, EX. A is a projectile and then you bounce back. Not really useful in combos, but on block, it keeps you safe. It has to be said that this is not bad on block, so... if they're blocking and you do this, you're very minus, but you've pissed out, so... pretty safe. You need the punish like... the think of Gato Climax or Mai Climax. Those will hit you. To give two examples. The C version allows for combo at the right height. And again, this is what we use for bread and butter. And the EX version, it's super plus. They can be cancelled from jumping C, and from the move we didn't talk about, and from neutral jump D. So, and of course from combo this. If it's raw, if it's the overhead, this is not cancelable. Okay? And it cancels into her aerial super if you want. This is not worth it unless you want to spend 3 bars. 3 bars you do. And you do the wrong super. You can spend 3 bars doing this, into this, into this. Okay. I forgot to mention this because I'm an idiot. She has a neutral jump D. And I say neutral jump because on hop, it doesn't exist. This is an instant overhead. And it's gonna be used in exactly 1 trick later. For anything else, it's useless because it doesn't combo into... You cannot combo this into her Excalibur, not even on crouch. This is on standing, on crouching is even worse. You can... Plus frames. So yeah, the EX version is for plus frames. It's too slow to combo into pretty much anything. I don't know if she's got combos now in the corner where you use this. I assume she does. You can do backdash into this. You can backdash into it because the backdash is airborne. So technically you can use this to build meter. Bah. Then we have charge with kicks. B, C, sorry, B, D, BD. BD is the fastest one. It allows for a juggle. Now they have different distances. B doesn't go full screen. D does. EX doesn't, but it's faster. They look exactly like a run. The only difference, I suppose, it's... Okay, look at a run. Now I'm going to do a special. There is wind at her feet. This is the only tail. And it's hard to see because it's covered by your bar. How do I hide menu? Baba. Can you see the wind on the bottom left corner? Actually, let's do with the mouse. Show the mouse. If you can see my mouse, it is here. There is. Can you see my mouse? Here there is some wind you can see. So when she's doing the special, she kicks wind. If I now take off pause, bonk. Okay, that's the only tail, honestly. I suppose B is a little faster than a run. Now, the D version is... Let's take away screen 1 again. The D version has a follow-up. If it is. Down with forward and D. And the follow-up can go into air super actually. If I don't screw it up. Pim pim. So as we said before, if you get the CD, you get these for free. But technically... You can cancel it to the Super 2 without the follow-up. Beam. And the damage is the same, so... Oh. Oh, there's more damage. Okay. Now, the EX used to be plus on block. It's not anymore. Sadly. So she had this thing in the... She had you in the corner. They would do max mode. Over and over and guard break you. Now, not a thing anymore, sadly. So you're like -1. So it can be this. It can now be interrupted. The EX allows for juggles if you're close enough. Moon Slasher. Or even better, EX Moon Slasher. So EX Moon Slasher is the same speed as Light, I think. Oh, it's a little slower? No, it's the same. It's just a tile slower. Light is 8, it's 7, EX is 8. EX pops higher, so these two work in tandem for a lot of things. But in general, this is a combo move. A combo move or just pestering in general. It's the reason you get so many throws. You can get so many throws with Leona because people don't. It's like I know it's there, but I don't see it. So if you see Leona crouching, suddenly she comes at you. How do you know if she's running or she's doing a special? And these are safe on block. The follow-up is not. Death. But they are both safe on block, so it's not... They can be stopped. It sees... but they usually are not stopped by fast pokes. Because they activate at a decent distance, so you need to use a long poke. Say this. While if I do... Okay, I did it wrong. No, too soon. I need to charge. Oh my god. If I do B, I get a trade. So they can be stopped, but again, threat of the run. And finally we have the two Hearing Bomb. So Hearing Bomb with these are both 214K kicks and punches. Let's start with the kick ones. The kick ones, the light one it's slower and does a bounce. This counts as a fireball. It clashes with fireballs. If they both go full screen. The difference is the B version has a bounce, so it covers a different angle because crouch, let's see. Ole, over his head. Not over his head, okay? And the punch version, so the A and C version work the same way. Why did I want to do C? Same ranges, same stuff. They are very fast as EX. They they travel slowly, but they start fast. They're so fast that they combo from lights. Fuck me. So the A version starts slower. The C version the punch version starts slower. The kick version starts higher. So this does not allow for a combo on crouchers. The punch version does. Of course, this is not a fourth standing, so it's pretty much the same. Now, the kick version is just an explosion. The A version, any EX, light, heavy, they are time bombs that you can explode at any moment, and they make you plus a gazillion. Can you just block, actually? The problem is this is A, C, EX, AC. They don't attach on hit. This used to be some. I said it before. This used to be some sort of command grab when it existed in other versions. While we're here. Eventually they fall down, so it's full screen. But if you run back, let's record this. Okay. Okay, you can dodge at least that one. If I do the D version, yeah, we can dodge it eventually. Doesn't go full screen. Like it gets. If it's supposed to have a bounce, it gets another bounce. If it's not supposed to get a bounce, like the light versions have 2 bounces, the heavy version has 1 bounce, and then goodbye. They are very plus on block at distance. Actually, but like they start, the non-EX version starts super slow, and it's fucking impossible to get the Hikwaba. You just do the punch one. So you can get massive plus frames with this. Like, I wonder, what is it? Plus? Boo, plus a lot. That's not block. Oh, sorry. I think this is... Oh, yeah. So this on it is very plus. Good luck getting these to hit point blank. We know it's at least +7 because this is a 7 frame move. The AC is lower, it's less on hit. On it, the AC is just 5. But the AC starts so fast that it allows combos. And that's not the combo because we are too far. Sadly, like, you can combo into this, but it's very distance related because if it travels even a little, it gets blocked. And if you're too far but it hits, you can not have enough distance to hit 2C. So I'll show you how you combo with it because it's the new combo, but then you need to be careful of what you do. Ah, you know what? This one. These whiffs. Now, as you see, the heart. These are both called earring bombs. The punch version is called earring bombs. Heart attack. If it hits all unit, it attaches to you, and after a while it explodes. You can detonate it manually by doing 2-1-4 again. While this is attached, you cannot throw another earring bomb. Not even the kick one. Okay? It is used in so if you can attach it and you can time it, so the combos that attach it have timing specific things where you do not this. Okay. The explosion happens exactly after the Moon Slasher, so you do the Moon Slasher, they go even higher, and you get a Grand Saber. Tell me it's... yeah, Grand Saber. Grand Saber? Grand Saber, yes, I remember the names. The Grand Saber follow-up. Very simple. For the rest, did we miss any special? Excalibur down, Excalibur down, inbound attack down, Moon Slasher down, Baltic Launcher. Done. Supers! She has two supers. One is ground, one is air. They're both... so the ground is 2-1-4, 2-3-6, and kick. And it's called Grand Slasher. Grand Slasher? No. Tell me you're called Grand Slasher. Slash Saber. Fuck. So, Slash Saber is... okay. It's not invulnerable, okay? None of the super... let's do level 2, right? Why am I not? Okay, let's say we do... yes, let's do like that. No. Too late. Oh my god. Hey. Oh yeah, luego. Oh, come on. Damn. Okay, let's try with this. We got nothing. Because that's a safe jump. We need to do Moria, Fuego. Come on! I think that's gonna get it too. Well, we can try. The whiffs. Too late! What can I do? What do you have that is active, Kyo? Good lord. Vaffanculo. Can I have some active frames, please? I think that's too late. Eh. Let's try again. And I'm not getting the super. Did they make this invincible? I'm just fucking missing it, I think. It shouldn't be invincible. Really shouldn't. Let's try with the... sorry, let's try with the Moon Slasher. Okay, they made it invincible. Oops. I need to stop blocking. Do it. Okay, they made this invincible apparently. So this is a reversal, and usually you reversal with this for Alpha Bar. So EX Moon Slasher is fully invincible, Light and C are only head invincible. So how can I get it to it? I need to record it, that it here. So these are anti-airs with that invincibility, while EX, it's fully invincible. Also, full minus on block with no pushback. Very punishable. And the other super is in the air. 236 to 14. It's called V-Slasher. So you can get these from any air move. You're in the air, you can get this. This used to be a phenomenal punish move in 13. Like in 13, it went full screen. You could punish pretty much anything. If somebody sneezed the full screen and you were in the air, you'd punish them. Not the case anymore. This is pretty slow now. So it's not gonna punish much stuff. For level 2, okay. So there it is. I lost this. So this is not invincible. This can lose to everything. So this is invincible, but the invincibility is very low. I just don't have a good meteor here. Or I can't think of a good meteor here better. Something very active. And then we okay, Climax, fully invincible as already Climax. PM, Leona Blade punches you. Now you see here the hands reaches. If the end doesn't reach you, this goes full screen, pretty much. But if the end doesn't touch your body, you don't get the animation and you don't get the damage. She needs to plant the bomb in you. So you get 180 damage, which is a level 1 super. So you cannot use it to punish full screen unless you really have some. You know how I can track? I'm an idiot. Give me a fireball. Andy. Actually, let's do the light one. It's easier to show. Better. Okay. So it's invincible like the first frame, 1 or 2 frames. The EX should be a little more invincible. If I can get it. This should go through, yeah. So level 1 it's invincible but very little. Okay, if I do every fireball, maybe I can dodge it. Yeah. So there is some invincibility, but it's very low. Good lord, if it's low. Ooh, I can do it. It's basically first frame invincible. Yay! Let's go full screen. Actually, no, they made it go full screen. I need to do it and then. While B version. Okay, this did catch fast enough. Okay, now specific things. First combos. Okay, combos from lights. You can go the easy version into Moon Slasher. This does absolutely no damage. Never do this anymore. This used to be her bread and butter combo from lights. Don't do this anymore because now from lights up to 3 you get Command Normal, Excalibur, Moon Slasher. Not... If you want to be safe, 2. It's hard that... This you get 3 all the times on big bodies. See, I'm missing Moon Slasher. From punches you always get it. Like 2 punch. Nah, 2 punches. Oh. No. So keep punch, punch, pim, pim, pim. While if I do 2 kicks and 1 punch... Oops. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There's some trick there. I have spent hours trying to figure out if there is if I need to late cancel, because it's important for later special for the other super, for the other combo. So with the X, easy version, you go into this, you can do and spend 3 bars like this. It is really not worth it. Oops. Okay, I'm an idiot. But they gave her this new thing where she gets this heart attack. Where you can plant heart attack and you're +5, so you can plant it from lights. And if you get Moon Slasher, they bounce. They big bounce. The other option you have, it's not fucking this up. No. Can you cancel, please? Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck you. Stop giving me Moon Slasher. I am not pressing up. I swear. You have this option and then you can go into Grand Saber. So. Oh. Stupid. Ah, fuck me. I swear to fucking God. Oh, what am I doing? So this is a safe option from lights. If you only have half a bar. If you have 1 bar, you do EX here, and you get Slash Saber. So that is worth spending 1 bar for. If you want a simple combo, you go into this, and you need to cancel Moon Slasher into Super. So this is canceling Moon Slasher into Super. They made this super easy. They made it way too easy. I miss it more now because I do it too fast. So what you want to do is roll from down to up. And then cancel into 2-3-6 kick. You practice it a little, but now it's super easy. So if you do it from here, I now need to remember. Okay, do the Moon Slasher slowly. And this is a basic 1 bar combo that you can always do. Or 2 bars if you want to go into level 2, or 4 bars if you want to spend a meter for it. Like, oops. So you always get this. Oops. Now I want to do level 2. And I want to be I am an idiot. Oh! Shit, let me miss it again. Okay, it didn't come out. Look at my inputs now, right? If you see, I missed the down back. I missed the one input while I'm going to for Moon Slasher. It happens when I do too fast. You have a lot of time to confirm this, to do this movement. See, I missed it again. Just be sure to hit the one input. I get this a lot. I suppose it's easier on pad. From heavies, it's easier to get the full. So the best combo you can do is art attack into the one you see before, but you don't need the EX Moon Slasher. The Moon Slasher needs to hit the A Moon Slasher. Okay, I'll show it rather than speak. Pim, pim, pim. Light EX 394, or for half a bar heavy. What's the problem here? So this hitting correctly is very distance dependent, and if you're slightly too far, for some reason you will miss the Moon Slasher A. So, and it happens a lot from lights. If I, like, when I do it from lights, it happens a lot. Oops. See? I don't know what makes it like this. That's why we use EX to be sure. The EX will always hit. Why with EX, it doesn't allow for this. That's why you go into heavy instead of light. Now, what you can do from lights is... Oops. You can do this, but this is bad. You get the attach, but you're not close enough to do... whatever, to hit the crouching C. If you do the 3. Hey, hey, hey. Nothing. But if you do just close A into down. Huh? No? Sorry, it's close A into close D. But not the 2 hits of close D, it's 1 hit of close D. So 1 hit of close D leaves you point blank, so you can get this all the times. You can probably get... Of course, since you're going into slash, you can go slash into super if you want to spend. Now, one thing worth noticing when we do the heavy one. We suck, that's what's for. Whiff. Okay, the follow-up only works if you're close to the corner. So if you're thinking of doing the super, you need to do the ground super pretty much everywhere on screen. The 2 supers have the same damage, so sadly this is a loss of damage. You do get the best version from cross-ups easily. Or from jump-ins. If you get a jump-in, be ready to go into this. Technically... Oops. In the corner you can get a Moon Slasher. Oh! Ah, you know what you can get in the corner? I don't know, I actually don't know our corner combos. Because I haven't studied them at all, but... I knew it! So you get Baltic Launcher. Do I get 3 Baltic Launcher? Hey, I should hit. I used Moon Slasher already. Alright. Figure it out immediately. And then I need to use B. Oops. Suppose there are some explosion combos here actually, but I'm here only to give you the basics. Then you need to find your combo videos of choice. Should I need it? Why not? I'm confused by this. I don't know why. Okay, you get Moon Slasher. No, we didn't want to do EX, but sorry. Oops. For the record. For the record. Oops. You always get this in the corner, okay? The problem is because they are there, they can't fly too far away. Always. So from lights you've seen in miss before, not this time. What am I doing? Test! Let's test this theory that I just came up with. Oh, no. Do I not have enough time to jump? Oops. Ah, fuck me. One more time. Oh. What am I doing? Ah, Baltic Launcher, please. Ah, I can get it. Wait. I should be able to. No, I left the charge. Launcher. Ah! I believed. Maybe if I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can get an EX Excalibur there. That must be what you use in the combo. Oops. Fuck me. Because let's see. Ah! And they get it by this. Jump! Please! Too slow. Probably. I need to do it faster. Yeah, but this is too hard for me. Would you please? Ah, I'm not getting it out. My theory is being invalidated. I don't know, I'll search for some corner combos later. Now I'm curious. Oh yeah, this is the basics. The basic BMB is this. Into... Actually this. Bam, bam, bam. This is the basic BMB. You can get it from lights, you can get it from heavies. To get the meter spending version, on half bar, if you're close enough, doing art attack is... Or fuck you! It's worth it, but if you only have half bar, you could miss from light, so just do... Why? How are you getting an up input from this? I don't understand. Oops. So you want to do... and then cancel that. This is the safest route. Can you please cancel? Yeah. And you want to hold the back so you can charge the Grand Saber that you need. And then you get an up. You motherfucker. And then you go into the kick. But if you can get a cross up, remember the Titans here. If you gotta jump in, try to go into close D, and immediately on the first kick do art attack. Because this guarantees it. On bigs, all that I just said doesn't matter. On bigs, this will hit good at many distances. So if you're fighting Antonov or King of Dinosaurs, I don't know who else is big, pretty safe. That's pretty much it about Leona. So who the fuck said, why don't you do Leona? Who was it? Spancakes? Oh no, this is Pyro. So Pyro, pick Leona or Dolores. I done Dolores. Drizzy, no, we just talked about her, and Pensiona. Before we go, the last one, the stupid thing. So this is guard, crouch, papa, right? We said this is an overhead. So she has neutral D. Neutral jump D, not neutral up. Neutral up is a normal. If you full jump D, you get this weird kick, right? And it's very low, so you always get it. What you can do... Oh, wrong one. Is this. Now let's try. Pim pim. So you can do 2-3-6, then go up and kick, and then do 2-1-4. And you get the super. Now, raw is a fucking mental case. Because you need to do 2-3-6, and then needs to be done fast. But on block, it's kinda easy. You make them block something plus, pin pin. Instant overhead, 190 damage. I mean, it's not too much, but you just got a free super of damage. It is 1 bar. It used to be much better before, of course, because before spending 1 bar was worth it. We didn't have EX for free. Like in 13 was worth it. In 14 it was very worth it. Now, But the stupid. You want to see the stupid? We do the stupid. Oh, I need to make you block. It does no damage. But it is easily accessible from max. Like if you are in max mode, this is actually a possibility. It's a 4 bar spender that it's actually possible. It can happen, let's face it. You have an instant overhead from a plus on block normal. Oops. From instant... Come on. How much time do I have to fuck it up? I think that's enough time. Come on! Why not? I missed the down input! Oh. Can we... I'm getting forward. No. What am I doing? Pam, pam, no, pam, pam. All of my 8 right now. Why can't I do this? Ah. Ah, by the way, you can also you can cancel. You have seen it with the cancel of this into this, but you can cancel the two supers into each other, even if one is airborne, because you cancel the first one when it's landing, and it still does the whole damage, because the V is already done. So therefore you can also cancel into this. They explode first and they explode second. Do I have to tell you something else? No. Go find your own combos, especially for corner. Like, mid-screen, those are pretty much the staples. Learn to do this cancel. What am I doing? Learn to do the cancel into super. It's very easy now. Don't rush it. You're gonna miss it more because you're rushing it than because you're taking it slow. I missed it again. What did I miss this time? Let me do it again. Nope. I don't know. This is very worth it. It's 330, it's good damage for 1 bar. You can get more, by getting more with her, it's... You get more from this, but you need to be close. Like, it's got all the distance dependence, so... It is very good corner carry. What is that? What did you... Ooh, food! What kind of food? What did you order? Wait, we went out today. Bah. I need to do EX. Bam! So you do get more damage, but let's say we are not close to the corner. And let's say I get... It's 29 more damage mid-screen. With not good Oki. I did it wrong entirely. I never did the portrait. This! Him! Right in your face. Primed for the midi. You get switched. No. Even after a roll, you're still plus. So, that's it for Leona. Leave a like if you like the video. Leona is number 21. This is half of the roster is covered. Woohoo! We got this. Easy peasy. It's done. 21. Today I went to see if to buy a new microphone. I will wait for my birthday, I guess. Let me know if the audio. What do you think of the audio of my voice actually? Because I'm going to buy a decent microphone. Like, it's not the best. It's a $50 microphone, but it's very good for $50. But I was gonna buy it today. Then I put up a video. Said, but the audio is not the best, but it's not that bad. That's what I thought. I don't know why this is a thing. She's in the air, she lands down. If you are in the air, why you do this on the ground? Huh? Explain. Anyway. Other than that, Leona, good character. I suppose she's stronger than she was before, so she's a very solid character. I haven't seen her play there much, so I'm wondering why. I saw E.T. practice her a lot, but he never put her in his team. So I don't know if I'm missing something. Maybe it's just that the inconsistency of this, as opposed to doing this, I guess. This is very little damage. So I don't know. I think having this, it's pretty sweet. Or actually, this. Where are you? I think this is... Yeah, you don't get to do the EX combos, but you get a good starter. How much does this do? 375. If you get this, it does more than doing this, actually. Well, not in the corner, but... Ah, right. Here it's not working because I'm back to the corner. I even missed it. Huh? So I don't know. Interesting what they really did with her. She's much better. Like, she was kind of execution heavy for the simple reason that her combos were very dependent on a link before. Now linking this into this is super easy, or into this. If they did more activation on close D, it would be nice. But that's it for Leona, that's it for me. Please leave a like. You can request characters on Twitter and on the various Discords. And now I'm going to eat whatever my wife bought. Which is, we do a mukbang stream? I don't know, we'll see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Now we turn this into mukbang.